Much going on in this book that you don't get a moment of peace. You are my Fireheart. "980 pages of pure insanity." Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing the part 3 of the Throne of Glass reading vlog, which is going to include the tandem read of Empire of Storm and Tower of Dawn, and then the final book, which is Kingdom of Ash. I'm very excited. Please excuse the fact I'm not wearing any makeup and I have 2 pimple patches on, but like I did my hair for you, you know, so that's gonna have to do. But yeah, we're going to be reading that over the next couple of weeks. Christmas is in 1 week, so it's less than a week actually, it's in 5 days. It's going to be a very busy week. I don't know how much I'm going to get done. I haven't read in 2 days, so I haven't even started the tandem read. I think I read like the first chapter. So yeah, we're going to be doing the Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn, Kingdom of Ash reading vlog today. I'm so excited. I can't believe I'm almost finished the series, and that like I'm going to finish the series like either before the end of the year or like at the very start of 2025. Like that's insane to me. But yeah, so we're gonna start today. I have already set the tabs up and I've tabbed the books for the tandem read, which I will be doing because that is the most recommended way of doing the read, the next 2 books. So we will be doing the tandem read, and as I said, I've tabbed them, like all the chapters to stop and start at. I just haven't done anything else. And today it's a 30-degree day, so we're not gonna go anywhere, but we're gonna be relaxing. And so because of that, we're gonna spend a lot of time reading today. I'm gonna spend time catching up, hydrating, and just sitting down and just reading. Hey. Ignore my one missing nail. I fear I haven't recorded in a while. It's taken me a long time to do this tandem read. I'm only 200 pages into each book and I've been reading it. I feel like I've been reading it for like a week and a half. I just keep putting it off. But I'm sitting in my new reading chair and I decided that today we're gonna dedicate the day to reading the books. I'm not gonna get them done today, but I'll get them done over the next couple days. Because I was gonna do other things today, but then I was like, no, you know what? I don't have the mental capacity for that. We're just gonna sit here and read and get further in it because I think I introduced it and that's it. Like I haven't read at all. And I keep forgetting that I'm filming a reading vlog. But today we're just gonna sit here, we're gonna do some editing, and then we're gonna read so that I actually have an update. Right now, all I have to say is Tower of Dawn is boring. Empire of Storms, there's so many different point of views, there's so much going on. That's all I've got. Hey. Ignore my one missing nail. I fear I haven't recorded in a while. It's taken me a long time to do this tandem read. I'm only 200 pages into each book and I've been reading it. I feel like I've been reading it for like a week and a half. I just keep putting it off. But I'm sitting in my new reading chair and I decided that today we're gonna dedicate the day to reading the books. I'm not gonna get them done today, but I'll get them done over the next couple days. Because I was going to do other things today, but then I was like, no, you know what? I don't have the mental capacity for that. We're just going to sit here and read and get further in. It's currently 9 AM. I literally need to start editing this video, but I have no footage, no nothing, because I think I introduced it and that's it. Like I haven't read at all. And I keep forgetting that I'm filming a reading vlog. So I haven't got any clips or anything, but the goal today is to just sit here. Wait, I forgot I was wearing mascara and stuff. God, why did I do that? Give me a second. Okay, I did my eyebrows as well, so. But today we're just gonna sit here, we're gonna do some editing, and then we're gonna read so that I actually have an update. Right now, all I have to say is Tower of Dawn is boring. Empire of Storms, there's so many different point of views, there's so much going on. That's all I've got. Okay, I'm back same day, not a couple hours, like an hour later. I am about to reach peak happiness. I just went and got some snacks. We have some raspberries, chocolate almonds, Nerds, and poppable things. And we have a raspberry drink. We have my headphones. We have my 2 books here. And we have the rest of the day. And so we're going to sit here and we're going to eat our snacks. And we're going to have an absolutely amazing time. That's all I've got to say. We have my blanket here. It is later in the same day. It is 5:30. I feel like I've been reading like all day, but I feel like I've made no progress, and it's because I keep forgetting I'm reading 2 books. Like, I feel like it's just taking so long, and then I remember I'm literally reading 2 books that are over 600 pages. Of course it's gonna feel like it's taking a long time. I thought I'd give an update. I am 38% of the way through Empire of Storms. I've realized Empire of Storms I'm not as far into. 8% of the way through Empire of Storms. This is a very captivating book. There's a lot going on, I think. I don't even know what to say. Like, there's nothing big that's happened yet. It's just been little things. It's all building up. The different paths are connecting and intertwining, like different characters. There's like a million different points of view. But they all connect, and it's really, really crazy to see that because you get to see them all. But yeah, I'm on chapter 30. I'd just like to say Celaena Sardothien terrifies me, like, as a person. Celaena, yeah, that's all I've got to say. She is terrifying. I love the romance. There was one quote where it's literally just you are my fire heart, and I tell you, it made me so happy. A lot that's been like revealed, little things coming up, new plot points, but because I've also been mainly listening to it on audiobook while I've been reading it, I don't really retain much of it. Like, even if I read it at the same time, for some reason I'm just not retaining it very well. So there's some things that like have happened in chapters that I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand where they are, because I would like tune out of the audiobook and then just randomly come back into it and not know anything. So, you know, I'm still trying to figure all that out. But I'm eating this up right now. This is very easily my favorite of the 2. And then Tower of Dawn. I think I'm almost 50% of the way through. I'm 46% of the way through Tower of Dawn. So I'm on chapter 25. And there's not much to say about this. The character it follows bores me, and I haven't really cared about him from the first book. He's been a jerk in past books. It's nice to see him having some character development and some progression in his life, and opening up a bit more and sort of understanding himself a bit more, because he's not been the best character. And it's all this one's very slow paced. It's very just sort of like a gradual, like so far, just gradually following him and another character going to the southern continent of this world, meeting healers and meeting the king of this world, and understanding their religions and their laws, and meeting new people. Like, there is a character in this that's from The Assassin's Blade, the prequel, and when that novella happened in The Assassin's Blade, I was like, that person's going to show back up. This one's important. She's going to show up. And we finally see her in this one. She's a main character in this, and I love her so much. She's amazing. Ignore the corner. My kitten has a thing for chewing books, so whenever I have books on my bed and she's playful, she just starts eating my books, and this morning she chewed off the corner of this one. We don't talk about it. There's not too much to say about this. We're finding out a lot of new information that's going to be very useful to the characters in Empire of Storms. Like, a lot of the information they're finding out in this about this world, this kingdom and this continent, and just the history is going to be very, very important for these characters and for how they interconnect. But overall this one is a lot slower paced than this, just because this is following, like, let me do some calculations. 8 point of views, and this one we have like 3. You know, so compared to this one, this is very slow paced, but, and because there's so much plot happening in this, whereas this is just a very slow progression and development. But I'm having a good time. I just sort of have to get in the mood to read, because I haven't been in the mood, and I need to remind myself that I'm reading 2 big books, like 2 really big books, and it's not gonna take me like 1 week. It'll probably take me a couple weeks. Because even today, I don't even know how much I've read today. I've read maybe 100 pages of this and like 120 of this, maybe. But that's my update. This is better than this, but they're both slaying and they're both very, very important. And the build up to the last book, Kingdom of Ash, is insane. Like, it's all coming together, and I cannot wait for the moment when everyone comes together. I'm so excited. It's gonna be like the best day of my life. There is someone playing doof doof music near me. I don't know where. In a house near me. Really quite disturbing. Hold on. Where it's coming from. It just keeps going. It's not even doof doof music. It's just like 1 beat every 4 to 8 beats. It's just like a doom, doom. I don't know where it's coming from. Anyway, I wanted to give an update for the Throne of Glass vlog because I have not updated. I feel like I'm struggling so much with this vlog because there's so much happening, but I can't say anything. Like, and I keep not having time to film my reactions because I'm busy or I'm out when I'm reading. Like, something happened in this. I was on the ferry when something happened in this because I was going to my friend's place, and we were literally pulling into the dock. I was reading the last page of this chapter. I read a line. My jaw dropped. I looked up at everyone in the ferry and I was looking around and I was like, someone react. Like, someone's got to be feeling the same way I am. Someone's got to know what I just read. Someone on this ferry has got to know. No one looked at me. But there was a line and I was like, there's no. What? Actually what? Like, it was the most out of pocket, random plot twist that I was not expecting, and it like changes the game. It changes the game because can't, like, there's so many people in this book that what we just found out in this is going to directly impact like immediately, like right now. What's happening in this book, they just found out a really piece of crucial information that these people kind of need. But these people don't know it. Only 2 people in this book know. No, 1 person in this book knows. Actually, I can't. There's a romance in this book that I kind of don't really care about. Like, I just feel like it's just like, okay, that's great. But I also probably could not care less, you know? Like, it's just like, that's good for you. Good for you. But I don't care about these characters. Not yet. Because you only really, it's not true. I was gonna say you only meet them in this book, but you don't. You meet them in Queen of Shadows. The point is, we've only recently met them. And some people I love after just recently meeting them. These people I'm just bored of. I'm like, I don't care about you. I don't care. So there's a romance going on that I don't really care about. There's another one that is... I'm just gonna say like Witchling and Princeling. I'm eating it up. I'm eating it up. And obviously everyone who's read the series will know the classic romance that's going on. I just love things with like friendship groups in it. And like, it's like ACOTAR, you know, like they have the inner circle, they have her court, and it's all just like, I love things like that, where it's like, you just like get happiness from just these people just being together because they're just the vibes. But also, there is so much going on in this book that you don't get a moment of peace. I've found out there is not a single moment where these characters are resting and taking like a breath. These people are just like wandering around. Like, they've got some action. Like, the ending is a little bit of like an adventure, but up until like there, I have just been, it's just like slow, which is why a lot of people recommend the tandem read, because this one is just like, if you read this first, then you have to read all of this, and it's gonna drag on, and it's gonna not be as good as of an experience. And this one you do need breaks from at times. Like, there's moments where I'm like, okay, we need to just step back and take a breath, and then we go into this one and we can take a breath, because these people are just chilling. They're just like going about their time. They're not like doing anything too intense yet, or they are now, but they weren't. So I just wanted to update. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm probably going to finish it in the next couple days. I keep saying that, and then a couple days goes by and I give a video update and I'm like, it's not done yet. It's gonna be done. I'm just really busy. It's the new year. I've got a lot going on, but they will get done. I'm so excited to finish them. They're going to be my first reads of 2025. Yes. I've also been reading them for like 2 weeks now, probably. Yeah. I'm going to go read a little bit, but I just thought I would give an update as to how we're going with tandem read. Just finished the tandem read. What is my hair doing? I just finished the tandem read. This is my thing though, is I don't have much to say, because I feel like for every book I've been able to say things, or I've been able to give reviews, or like I've been able to like gather my thoughts. But it's also like, to me, these are just one book. Because obviously the tandem read, you're reading them at the same time. Like, I don't feel like I just read 2 different books. So I don't know, like, obviously I know the difference between them, but I don't know how to put into words what I've read. And because I've been reading it for like 2 weeks now, but I can give you rating. This to me was 4.25, this was 4.75 stars. So this is my second favourite book in the series so far. We'll start with Empire Storms because you finished this first. The reason this is higher rated is because it's a lot more fast-paced, and I get distracted very easily, so I find fast-paced books just a lot easier for me to handle and grasp. Follow so many different point of views, and there's so many different romances or subplots of romances, but other subplots as well, and there's a whole bunch of mysteries and plot twists. There's just so much happening that it got a higher rating. But I can't say much else than that. Towards the end, I think in one clip earlier I said one of the couples were boring me. Towards the end, there was one scene where everyone came together, and reading that scene and this couple and his reactions to her and trying to help her when he couldn't, and just the struggle and just everything. Adian, I've mentioned Adian in past vlogs. Adian in that scene, or just after that, to one of the other characters, the way he talks, I can't. I cannot comprehend what I've just read. And that's all I've got. Tower of Dawn was much slower paced. It didn't like kick up in plot twists or anything until like this far in probably. However, it was very, very crucial to the plot, and they found out a lot of really important things for the characters in Empire of Storms, and just there was a lot of really good character development throughout it all. I was sort of just saying, I don't really care about this character, who cares, I do not care about his development, whatever. But the end of this completely changed my mind. I care about his character development. He needed that character development, and I'm so happy he got it. And I'd also say both of these books really highlight the importance of the prequel and all of the past books. Like, all of the past books just come together in these two, and all of the characters you've ever met and just everything. And I was just blown away. Like, the amount of people in and that's all I've got. So, you know, I don't have much else to say. But that brings us to the point of this vlog where we get to Kingdom of Ash, the final book in the Throne of Glass series. Am I terrified? Yes. Is it probably going to take me a month to read? Probably. It's going to take me a while. I'm going to try my best to do better on this half of this vlog, because I feel like the first half has been really, really bad with the tandem read. I've not been good at vlogging. I've not been good at filming or just even discussing minor things. This I'm going to try and do better at. If I don't do any better, this can just be a terrible vlog. Who cares? But at the end of the day, we are starting Kingdom of Ash. Welcome to the Kingdom of Ash portion of this vlog. The final book. The final book. All I have to say is Nox Owen has entered the chat again. He was mentioned in my first Throne of Glass vlog. It's 10:30 at night. I look rough, but wait, what? What just happened? What? I think people just died. I'm obviously, oh my god, I look rough. I'm obviously not gonna say who, but I think it's like 3 people just died. I'm so... There's no way.
crew had remained amongst them, though the scout hadn't been privy to the royals' plans. All she knew was that the Coggins army had gone to...
So Lorcan did. I can get ready for work. I was just trying to get to that line. I was like, I need to read So Lorcan Did. I've seen so many people talk about it. I need to get to it. I gotta do it. Okay. We're back. I figured I'd give an update. I start work in like an hour and 2 hours, I think. Yeah, I'm working tonight. My plan is, I'm not working tomorrow. I have a couple of things to do, but I plan on finishing Kingdom of Ash tomorrow. I've gotten up to page 700, exactly. I'm on chapter 83. And I would just like to say, I've sent so many videos to my friends crying. Like, there was one thing that I just read like a couple chapters ago where I absolutely was just bawling my eyes out. It wasn't because it was actually sad, it was because it was happy, and it was so just like, oh my god, relieving. But I was sobbing, which is, I can read a quote, I guess. No, I can't read that one. We come to honor a friend. We came to honor a promise, to fight for what she, like, honor a promise to a character, to fight for what she promised us. And what was that? A better world. A couple times that I've been reading and I started crying genuinely because I thought people were dead, which I think I got a clip of that. Yeah, I just want to say I'm going on an emotional roller coaster and I wanted to update that. We're going to keep reading now. I'll probably get like another 20 or so pages in before I have to get ready for work. And then we will finish it tomorrow, hopefully. And I'm really terrified because I've seen so many people talking about the last 200 pages and just how gut-wrenching and overwhelming it is. And I'm not even there yet. And I'm already like constantly overwhelmed and constantly crying and constantly upset because of how intense this book is. And I would love to say our main character in the series so far is by far my favourite female main character I think I've ever read about, which I think everyone collectively agrees with. She is so powerful, she's so good. She is amazing and I love her. The relationships, I'm actually really caring about all of them. Like all 4 of the main relationships, like romantic relationships, I really, really care about. And I'm really invested in. But then also, oh wait, no. There's like 6 relationships now because everyone's in this book. Oh my god. Irene, I'd like to say. Amazing. Love her. I love that so many characters come back in these last few books. I'm still waiting for the big moment where literally everyone comes together and fights. I haven't gotten to that moment yet. I know it's coming because obviously this book is war. This entire book is basically 900 pages of war, but from different perspectives. And I cannot wait for the moment where everyone fights together because right now they're still a little scattered. And I know it's coming up soon. And I cannot wait. So we're going to read. We're going to sit here and read for a bit. And I thought I'd update you. And I'll probably update you again tomorrow. Friday, we are going to sit here for a couple hours and read. I've done most of the other things I need to do today. It's almost 1 o'clock. But we have our snacks. I got some little dark chocolate cherry things. Lily, what did you do? I'll go check in a minute. Some protein chips and then one of the little like Chobani flips. And then I got Sodali lemonade. I've never tried this one. I only ever have the raspberry one. And I have some water and my book. I'm going to try and knock it all out now, but I don't think I will, because my mum will get home around 4 and we're going to go for a walk, and then I have some things to do. But it will be finished today, and I am simultaneously terrified and excited. But we're going to go check what my kitten just did, and then we will continue this. We are up to, I keep kicking the fan behind me, I think it's gonna fall over. We are up to, I took a break, the last 25 pages. Hi. Hi. That's not for you to eat, sweetie. Okay, bye. We're up to the last 25 pages, and so we're gonna sit here and read and finish the Throne of Glass series. I'm not ready to say goodbye, and that's so dramatic. I can't help it, I am a dramatic person. So let's finish the series. feel like I'm being so dramatic, but I need to text my friends. I need to like search up TikToks immediately. But I wanna finish this vlog. So, even though I just finished it, I've known for a while what the rating of this book was gonna be. And to distract me from everything that I've just read, I'm gonna finish this video. So, rating is obviously 5 stars. This is a 5 star. Oh my god, I can't. I just read a practically 1,000 page book. 5 stars. 5 stars. With that being said, this Throne of Glass series is finished. I can't really say much about this book. You saw a lot of my reactions. I had a lot of like jaw drop moments, a lot of trying to hold back my tears moments. And I don't know what else to say. There is so much that happened, especially in these 3 books for this vlog, that just changed everything. There was so many plot twists and there was so much information, and I'm so overwhelmed. Like, compared to all the other books, these 3 were insane. I am just like, how well thought out and planned this series is, and how much foreshadowing there is from literally the very first book. It's just insane. And because of that, I think this may have made it into my top series. I think my revised favourite series are Addicted Calloway, Boys of Tommen, ACOTAR, and Throne of Glass. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna go get the other books and we're gonna do a ranking. Just give me a minute. Give me a moment to walk on over there. We have finished Throne of Glass. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. This thing, it feels heavier than it did at the start of it. Maybe it's because I know the contents of it now. Let's rank. Let's rank that. I literally can't say anything about Kingdom of Ash, but that was just absolute pure insanity. 980 pages of pure insanity. Oh, but what's my least favorite? Okay, no, actually that's a lie. I know what my least favorite is. I feel like I think as of right now, as soon as I finish the series, this is my ranking from least favorite at the bottom to most favorite at the very top. Queen of Shadows by far was the best book. Like, there's no doubt about it. Everything that happened in this book was incredible. Obviously Kingdom of Ash, 980 pages of roller coaster of emotions. Empire of Storms, just because they're the characters I preferred in the tandem read, and I liked how much was going on. Like, there was so much happening and I loved it. Crown of Midnight because the ending, but also just everything that happened in it so early in the series. Heir of Fire because it slayed, but it didn't slay as hard as the others. Oh my gosh. Tower of Dawn because I was bored for like 70% of it. Throne of Glass because it is an iconic first book. It was actually a really good first book. It's just not as good as all the others. But it's also crazy to think back to Throne of Glass, like the first book, and think how much changed. Like, and then The Assassin's Blade because I was bored for 90% of that. Actually, I was kind of bored for the whole thing. These 3 are by far my favourite in the series. So with that being said, that brings us to the end of this vlog. I can't even, or this series of vlogs, I don't even know what I'm going to do now. Like, I can't even comprehend life right now. But thank you so much for coming along with me on this little journey. I've had the time of my life. I can't believe I have read Throne of Glass, you know? Like, I've actually read it. My mind is blown, and I'm not going to be able to fit this last book back into the box set. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this Throne of Glass journey. This has been an epic ride and a roller coaster of emotions, and so much has happened, and I'm so happy I watched it. I read this, and that these are my first books of the year. I'm in shock that I've read it, but it is by far one of my top series. I'm gonna sit and think about this series for the rest of the night and watch TikToks and cry. But thank you for watching.